book. How y'all doing? So I got all kinds of play stuff around me. I got some scraps of scrapbooking paper that are either paperweight or they are cardstock. I have all kinds of embellishing things that are paper created, like this kind of stuff. I have these things to play with. I've got some lace trim and some washi tape and some little people border stuff and butterflies and flowers, and I've got ink, and I've got some little decorative papers that look like this, a whole drawer full of stuff, because I'm not sure which way I'm going to go or whatever. So I said, just bring some stuff on over. Doilies and all kinds of fun papery things in here to play with. And let's clean up some of this stuff right here so we can get started. Okay, how y'all doing on this Sunday? And guess what? Oh my goodness, guess what? I got stamps, not stamps, stickers up there. But guess what I got, y'all? I got 2 more packs of magazines. 2 more. Yes, I do. My neighbor always saves me her magazines, and she said, Joanne, I got magazines for you. I got one bundle right here. That's probably about, let's see, one, two, three, one down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. That's one of them. And then I got this bag right here. This got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more. 9 and 11 is 20. We got new magazines. And you know, I was so tempted to do a glue page, but I said, nope, we're going to play in our altar book first. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I got this envelope, and I'm thinking maybe that first, I'm not sure. I don't know, because what did I say? I said, this is my first altered book. So that means I've never done this before, but that's okay. It's first time for all things, right? So every time you start something that you've never done before, it is new to you. And so this is new to me. So I'm going to crack open this book, and look how stiff it is. My God. So this paper that is faux leather, it is applied well. It stuck right to it. Look, you can pick the whole book up by this. Okay? And it's going to be nice. So what am I going to put inside of this? Just some stuff. I'm not sure what it's going to be. And we're going to put something here. And the back piece is just as nicely bound in. It seems like it's stuck, but it's not. Look. Just right there. That's going to be cool. So now we should not have a good gap that was in here because we used it up with this, and that's okay. We're going to come back and we're going to add some material to this part. Not sure which kind. Might use that same green, but this I'm going to keep like this because I like it. I like the orange like that. I might decorate it, but I'm going to keep it like that. So right now, what I want to do is I want to start to alter some of these pages. That's what I want to do. So let us begin. Let's see here. Okay, so this one is clearly just the copyright stuff to the book. So here I'm going to put some stuff to cover that up. So let's see what we want to use. I'm not sure yet. Can we get this open? We got a whole lot of different things in here. Some of this stuff is templates, and that means that I can use some of this to create something from it, because when I didn't know how to do something, I was learning. Let's use that, and we'll find something else to add to it. And we'll add this. That'll be nice for this. Now, I'm going to trim this a little bit. Where are my scissors? I'm going to trim this just a little bit at the bottom. And then we'll put this on here and we'll glue it around like here, here, and here. And then it can become a little pocket. Okay? So we're going to have some fun. How y'all doing? Hey, guy. How you doing? Look, this side is even nice, too. But I'm going to leave it this way. So, yeah, we're just getting started. And we're going to alter some pages in this book. Then we're going to end this video and come back and do a glue page. So we're doing 2 videos today on this Sunday, and it's my goal, y'all, to come like every day and at least do 1 altered page in this book. That's my goal. I said, I really want to start one of these and see what I can do with one, how it will, fare for me. And I want to do a page in it every day until it's finished. Okay, so we got a little pocket right there. And I don't really want to keep worrying about this glue with this pen. But we have that. I think I want to put something else right here. So maybe we can use a piece of scrapbooking paper to put in there so that this page is not there, but it's something cute. So we have this paper pad, and I think I got a piece of this already out. Let's see. Yeah, this is cool. Let's maybe get a piece of this one. Let's see. We might get something different because I might cut that flower out. Let's look at maybe this. See if we can find that one real quick. I didn't pull no separate stuff. I was going to. I said you should just, pull stuff and make yourself like a whole basket or a little bin of all things, and then you can just pull from it. And then I said, no, I don't really want to do it like that, because then I might put myself in a place where I put some stuff. Is that the page? I'm looking for this one. So that's not it. It's got a big pink flower on it. I might put myself in a place where, I thought that I was just going to use these items. And like always, then I find myself looking and having to walk away and find something else because I didn't really have the thing I was looking for. Then I thought, like, I'm looking for this piece of pink paper. That's blue. It's like this one, but it's a pink one. And I thought that might be cute. Like this one could work, but it's, I try to preserve those kinds for other things. And this has text, and we're trying to cover text. So we don't want to use text. Let's see. Some of these pads show you something that is supposed to be in here, but it's not there. So since I can't find it, I'm just going to get a piece of this one. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a piece of this, and we're going to move right along. I thought the flower might be pretty besides this. It's so plain, but I couldn't see a flower. I see something else, though. Let me see that. That's not a flower, but it has... I saw something. Let me see. This one. It's like this color that I just pulled, but see, it's got some kind of flowery stuff on it. So what I want to do is I want to cut it about right there so it can skip the glue, and then about right here. So let me mark it real quick, and then I can cut it right there. And then I only need a small amount of it, probably, I'm going to say about right here. I'm going to say right there. Okay, so now we can tear that with our tear ruler because it's fast. Now our mark is And what corner? It's right here. It's right here, and the other one is right here. So we're going to tear this alongside here. It'd be quicker to use. Pull that down like that. Move that. And then take this, and the mark is here. And this should about get us in, okay? To this little space. Right. And then we just want to use that to cover this. Okay, so we'll just put a little bit of glue in here so that when we slide it in, it won't come back out. Like so. And we'll press that. And that becomes one altered page right there. And then we can use glue stick for this side. And then that's going to forever cover that. And we still have a pocket that we can use right there. So now we've made one. I think I said I want to do about 4, but this one was easy enough. And then we're going to go to the back because I learned from the paper outpost that is good when you go front to back. That way you kind of keep your book balanced. And I know I'm going to have stuff in here, so I might want to do something on this so that this can be already done. Let's make a tag for right here. That's what I'm going to do for there. I'm going to put a tag there. All right, so I have this box of all kinds of scrapbooking paper, and we'll just choose one that is large enough. Maybe out of here. And we will make us a big tag. That's paper. I need cardstock. This is interesting. That's interesting. Let's use this one and make a tag on this side. And maybe we'll use another one and back it and make it two-sided. That could work. That could work. Let's see what else we can find. This could work. This is like a piece of green tie-dye type of thingy. But let's see if we find another one that can kind of go. These are small. Let's see what we find in here. That can go on the back of that. It doesn't have to match per se. We just want to find something that is kind of cool. That green would have been good, but it was so... I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this because this is bright and pretty. It's purple, but it's bright and pretty. And we're going to use a piece of it. And we're making us a big tag. So we're going to cut this to the measure of what this one is. And then we can move this out of the way. Back over here. And then we can make us a tag. Like so. It can be right here like this. And we're still going to cut it down. Oh, I put the wrong side on. Oh, I want this side. Okay. And we're still going to cut this one down. Just want to glue it so that we can cut it one time and it can be cut already. Okay. Wait a minute. Move these magazines for that make something fall over. And then we'll get this and we will cut down our tag. We're not going to cut it too far down because we want it to be wide to fit the back of our book. Let me get my craft knife. Okay. And we're going to put it on here at 7. We're going to cut right there. Slow and deep. Because we don't want it to go over top of the blade of this ruler. You know what I mean? That could become dangerous. So we want to make sure that we go slow and deep. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut this here. Right here. And there we go. And just like that, we have a nice tag. And we will have it double-sided. We're going to cut one corner off like that and take it over here to this one and cut it this way. And there we go. And then we have our clip that can put a nice slit in top right about here. And then we got a nice tag that's large enough to be used for a cutting, not a cutting, but a writing board if someone wanted to use it for that. Now let's get a piece of some type of ribbon that we can put inside of it. This one might be nice. Okay, we don't need too much of it, just enough. Maybe about here will be okay. Now for me, because it is a little bit, that's cute, right? A little bit. I was going to put the glue on there, but it doesn't matter. I'm talking about on the ends like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here to hold it in place. And I'm going to fold this up and put a small staple there. Where's my small one, not the big one? And then it will hold this ribbon in place. I don't want it to be sideways. I want it to be straight. So let's fold that down so that we can get this over here. But don't staple the whole thing. Slide it up. See, this is why you need the Tim, I think it's Tim Holtz, some kind of little attachment stapler. Right, but I ain't buying it. So I got that. Now it's on there, but it pulled out on this end. Tiny attacher, I think it's called, but I'm not going to buy it. I ain't going to do it now. I'm going to use this one, and that's going to hold that, and that's okay. Just like that. And we can use a little, what you call, some kind of something to put there so that it is not, what you call, like visible. Not that a staple is bad, because it is not. You can use a staple. I'm just going to put something on it, like a piece of a punch of some sort. You scratching me, little one. Telling my little cat he's stretching out and scratching my little foot. I need you to not do that, little pootie. And we'll put this little heart right there on top of that staple, like that. And we can put one back here. And that'll be okay. Let's try to apply this little thingy. Keep putting that little pin in there. Takes so much time. But you got to do it or else. Because if you've heard enough people say that they have, you know, messed around and left the glue open, that glue can be horrifying because by the time you look and you are ready to use it and then that glue is hard, it's a problem. All right, I'm going to use a piece of this because I see it and I think it's cute. And we're going to put a piece on here. Maybe we should split it. Maybe I'll split it. Let me get my shears because it'll split right in the middle. Let's see what happens if it's gonna fray or something. Like all of the lace comes apart because you took the middle out. These things you can think about. You gotta give it a try. We're trying it on the camera. We're not trying it later. We're trying it right now. Hello there. How you doing? When did you start your YouTube channel? I started it February the 12th of 2023. That's when I started this channel. February 12th, 2023. And I'm not at my 1,000 subscribers yet. I've been trying, and all you can do is keep trying, right? And it's okay. I'm growing. I'm just, as they told me, the people who I used to watch all the time, learning from them, the one person I used to watch who really taught me, and her name is Erin on Demand. And I started watching her in 2020, I think it was. No, 2019. And she has started in November of 2018, I think it was. And she was, teaching me. I was learning from her channel. Although she talks all things about entrepreneurship and business and all that kind of stuff, that is very cute. That is a cute tag. And so I was learning from her, and she was saying how that grow organically. That means do what you're doing. Don't try to copy other people and stuff like that because you get caught all up and it's not too late for you to try to start a channel and you can be your own self and it's going to be okay. Just growing slow because people want to know that they can trust you, that they enjoy your content, that you're going to be consistent, and they get to go with you as you are building your channel. And so that's the mindset that I had. And so I keep that mindset. Like I want to grow organically. And that means take your time and let the people go with you on your journey is what she said. She said because people are interested in who you are, not just what you are saying or sharing or doing on your YouTube channel. And so I thought that was, worthy of holding to because in business school, what I learned is that people don't care what you know until they know that you care. And so that kind of lined up with that idea for me. So I said, well, that's going to be cool for me to just stay right there and hold that. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. And even though it's kind of challenging at times, because it can get some kind of way, you be like, man, I don't know why I keep doing this because this is not really benefiting me, you know. And I just keep staying in this place of trying, trying, trying. But if you don't keep trying, you don't know when the breakthrough is going to happen. You have to keep going if it's what you really want to do. because I just keep telling myself it don't happen for everybody overnight. And some people, are really good at doing video and all that kind of stuff. They're good with their storytelling and they're good with trying to be, you know what I'm saying, in this kind of digital world. And I'm not good at none of that. I'm good at being Joanne. That's what I'm good at. And I'm good at telling the truth. And I'm good at, just caring about people and sharing that I do care about you. I'm not just on here because I'm trying to, you know, make 6 and 7 and 8 figures. I can live off of 5 figures. I'm living off of it right now. And if God wants to expand me, He will, and that's going to be okay. But I am trying to supplement my income through this type of idea because this is what I like to do. I love making videos, and I don't know why, but I do. And I love being here, with the people who I've come to meet and love. They hang out with me here. It is a beautiful thing to know that, you got people from around the world, even if it's only 2 or 3 of them, that share that, I'm from Spain, I'm from Australia. I've had people share those kinds of things with me and stuff like that when I was doing my shorts and everything and learning how to do faux calligraphy, right? That's fake calligraphy, right? And I was writing the people's names and stuff, and they were writing me on my shorts and saying, "Please do my name." Can you believe that? I was like, "Oh my God, somebody want me to write their name?" Right. And so that's where I was with that. I was like, oh, okay, somebody likes my channel. And so I just keep going because I don't know what else. This is something that I love to do, and I'm not sure how to do most of what I've got on my mind, but this is what I love. All right, so I want to attach something to here and let that be a part of this. And what can that be right now? Let's see what we have. It could be a piece of magazine. It could be, because I have my magazine cutouts that are here with me because I have some stuff I want to use like this. This could work on here. Right there, we can cut that. We can cut that. That is lovely. Let's hold that right there, and we're going to mark it right here. We're not going to really be cutting everything because we still want it to look like junk journal. That's what this is, okay? This is part of the junk journal world. And so, oh, that's lovely on that side. Okay, so do we want the top piece of white of this magazine? I don't know. And you are cute too. We won't cover you up. Let's get a piece of book page for here. Let's see what we can use. Let me get a book. Let me get a book. Let's see. This is a different type of book. This is a kid's book. I want a pony. Okay. I should save this book. I should save this book because it looked like something I want to read. Oh. I wonder if I should get another book. Looks like I want to get another one. I have a million books. I'm not short on books at all. Every time I go to school, I say, don't get no book. I'm going to hold this one for a minute because it looked like it was something cute. Let's tear out this chapter 6. Oh, we might get Jimmy right here. Let's get this. And add this to this. We might save that piece. Put this on here. Okay. put it on here like this. Okay, we altering a book. We've never altered a book. We working it out right here for ourselves. Okay, that's what we doing. And you can alter a book however you want to. No rules. No rules. Okay? We're going this way. I know somebody say, why you put it on sideways? Because there's no rules. No rules. They have this kind of ruler that will make all of this wrinkly like this, but I refuse to buy it. I said, girl, tear that paper. We're not buying that. Because when I look, I want to buy everything that they have. It's the truth. You are very cute. All right, so we're going to put this on here. You are so cute, girl. We don't even use people, but we're going to use you. Okay? This has to be in here, or it can be out here like this. Okay, let's see how we're going to handle this. Right here, like this. Like so. Okay. It can't fold like that. I want this to fold out. So maybe I have to fold it in. You're not going to be able to see. I'm going to put it on here like this because I can't figure out how to fold it. I can't figure out how to fold it. See, some people are really good with this stuff, and I watch them, and I said, I want to make a book. So I'm going to make one, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to work on it, and we're going to keep the faith. That's what we're going to do. Work on it and keep the faith. Slide that down into that crease and let this piece that we tore out the book be attached to this, and that's okay. And then we'll fold this in, okay? And since that looks like it's just, why is that there like that? Then we'll do this, and we'll add a piece of washi tape to that, okay? And make that do something different. You like gingerbread? Oh, we don't like gingerbread, but we can use this. Gingerbread is for Christmas time. It's coming up. We don't want to use all of the wrong supplies, and then we have to turn around and purchase them again. So we'll just add this to here, and this will make that piece be okay. All right? And then we have it like that. And then this can be in here, a flip. And then this page will be here, and we can put something else on it. Okay? Now, we can make this go up in a way, make a page go up. That can, maybe I don't want no page on there. Okay, let's go back to the back. Let's see what we can do back here. Skip a couple pages. This is right here. This is a glued page. So in here, let's do something where we can tear paper. Let's use some craft paper. And we can use something like this, and we can like that, and then we can glue that down to here. And put this on this, and then we'll put some more across here. If somebody else can do it, I can do it too. What is so complicated about adding other piece of papers to a book? Put some tape in there. Put some cutouts in there. Add some stickers. Put some ink. You know, that's it. It don't have to be complicated. Okay? Just make it as you want it to be, and it's going to be fine like that. Okay. That is cute. Okay. And then on here, we might want to put a sticker. Let's see what kind of stickers we have. We'll just pull a couple down and we'll see what we find. Oh, this is a cool one. Let's use that. That's a cool one. Right there. Look at that. Like a back of a Volkswagen, a VW. Put that right here. That's nice. Now I want a flower. Let me see if I can find a flower. And I could put a flower on here. Remember that flower that I said was on that other paper? I had a flower, but I have a box. Here's a nice flower. That's beautiful. It's big. Let's see. We might find another one in here. I got all kinds of magazine cutouts. That popsicle looks delicious too. And you look good. You're going in our book. We don't even put people in there, but we're going to use you. No, I don't want that. I want a flower, like a single type of flower. Let's see. Okay. So, we'll see, put that one in here. But we got all this stuff. You see I have it. And I saw a flower on my paper over here. And I said, don't put that in that first thing because maybe we want to, yeah, let's get this. Maybe we want to cut something out. And we'll cut this out. And put this in our page here. Yes. I'm just going to cut some of this off of here. And go all the way around here. And don't cut too many of the stems. I need me a new pair of scissors. I told myself when I was in church, I said, you need to go get a pair of scissors because these were my favorite. These Westcott, they were so sharp and they were really good, but I've been using them for a while and they're still okay, but they're not as sharp and smooth as they were. And I want another pair. So I said, man, I got to go to like probably Office Depot or Staples because I could order them online. But when you start looking for stuff online, baby, you be getting more than what you were supposed to be buying. So I don't know, but I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I've been a couple times, and I've not seen them. I bought these other long purple, the blades are white with some kind of purple pink, like, I don't know, tie-dye or something. I don't really know what you call it, on the blades. And I said, well, why they got that like that? But they're not sharp at all. They don't really cut real good. They cut paper, but the I don't know, maybe the blades is kind of like for kids or something. They don't work too good for me. I took them to school and said, just leave them on your desk when you got to cut open the kids, fruit snack packs and all that kind of stuff. But these kind of scissors right here, these are really, really smooth. So I need me a new pair of this. I'm just cut this leaf down here too. It'll be fine. See, that's lovely. Let's put that there. Let's put this here. All right. And then, is it enough? Yes. Okay. Very nice. We got a lot of glue on here. We need to glue the back of our flowers or whatever we're going to do because this is gluey. Not bluey like the cartoon, but gluey. Okay? Yes. Very cute. So now we need to work on this page just so we can let this dry. Okay? That's cute. That is cute. Maybe I'll draw a flower over this side. Maybe we can do that. Let's see. Where's my pencil? My pencil is here. And maybe we can make, uh-oh, I don't think it's going to work because of this. Let me see. Can I put a piece of, let's use this. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see if we, just a little, I can't use this eraser because this eraser is not nice. I know somebody will talk about my flower, but it's okay. Flowers come in all kinds of shapes. All kinds of shapes, okay? They come in all kinds of shapes. It's okay. It don't have to be the kind you thought it was going to be. It's all right. We're just making a little flower like so. Okay, it's coming together. Going out the wrong way. Okay. I think right here. Okay. And then right here. That's not too bad of a flower. It looks pretty cool. All right, and then, do we want to make it one more? Let's do one more. It's going to have to come this way. I don't think it's that way. All right, let's take this out and try it again. Something's always going to throw me off because that's just how it happens. All right, now this one, let's pull this one out here. And then it's not over far enough. It's putting holes in the page. All right, let's try it again. Slide this in here. All right, go this way. Why can't get it this way? This way, like that. All right, and then it can even go out here a little bit more. All right, and then it's a little bit narrow. Let me see. Gotta keep trying to fix this, and it's got two small holes. Okay, now this one, and this one. Okay, and then over here, let's get this right there, and then one right here. Okay, now we're going to fill that in with some color pencil. Let's see which color we want to use. I want to get purple and whatever color. Purple and maybe the dark red. Purple and dark red and green. Maybe dark red and purple. Here it is. Okay. Now, let's do something with this. Let's see how it comes out. All right, let's see. This is getting dry over here. Okay. Okay. Just getting us a little flour, a little paper flour. Nothing fancy schwancy. Just a little paper flour. Okay. Then here. Somebody said that don't look like nobody's flour. Okay. It don't. It's all right though. It's okay. It's fine. It's just paper. We don't have to make it so serious. We leave that for the artist people. We're not the artist people. We just the people over here trying to have fun with paper art. That's all we doing. I know you say you got all of these things and you skipping. I am skipping because that's just a guide for how to try and come together with the form of some kind of petals. You don't have to have them perfect. Okay, and then let's put this green in here and that in here. All right. I think it looked pretty cool. Let me see, right here. Okay. All right, now let's use this one in here. Okay, and then let's put some red up here. Fill these in. I need something else here. Some green or something right here. Just a little bit. And then go around here. Okay, somebody get my drift? Maybe. Maybe. It's okay. You just come in here and just do a little something. It's okay. Now where's that purple? Let's fill all the rest of the white in with the purple. And that's okay, just like that. Let's come up here. Okay, and that's not too bad. Now, where's our black little, what you call this? This is the big one. Like that, that's too wide. We need thin black Sharpie or these things I have not planned for. This is small, and so we're going up here. like so. It's not too bad. Okay, this purple look like it need to be here. You told me? Oh, I got it. I ain't get it at first, but I got it now. I got it. Like something's missing. I got you. Okay, now that's not too bad. That's not too bad. A little handmade flower in here. I think it looks okay. I know somebody said, well, what in the world is that? It's all kinds of flowers out in the land. All kinds. And this is one of them. Okay, and then let's get us a stem. And then pull it. Let me see how else. Like, okay. All right, and then we can have that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, now we got that. Okay. Compliments. Okay, that's good. Lovely. I think lovely. I think I need something in there. Let me see what I can put in there. Let me see what I have. Something can go in there. What can it be? Something can go in here like a paper ruffle. Maybe a paper ruffle. Let's see if we can use this. This may not be long enough, but let's try it. We'll try to get this. Oh, it's wet because it's up against my water bottle over there. Maybe a paper ruffle. This is not going to be enough because by the time that I ruffle it, just fold it back and forth. Fold it back and forth like so. I might put one of these in there then because it needs something because I took pages out of there. And this paper ruffle, once you get it going, see, it won't be long enough. We'll only do some. All right, we'll save that for something else. Let's use some of this craft paper. Tear some off so it won't be so bulky. Oh, that's okay. It still work. So it won't be so bulky. All right, we're going to use this to hold those ends of where I removed pages. I used to make some white paper ruffle in one of my projects before, but that piece that I have is not long enough, and that will make it short. So we will just use this and put it in here. And that will complement also like a paper ruffle. Yes. Yes. Lovely. Okay, so we did 1, 2. We made a tag. That's 3. And then up here we have 4. This is just a pocket. Hold on. Oh, we got it. All right, let me put some ink on this so we can know that it is a pocket and not just a piece of paper there. And put some ink on here. Then this will help us to be mindful that this is a pocket. Okay, now, how many minutes? 56. So we will use one more thing, and it's going to be this envelope, because I want to make something with this. I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, so that was 4, and this is 5. This is cute. I'm going to put a piece of paper on her and make her flip up, you know, like a, where's the paper? Let's see, I got some paper right over here. Oh, let me get it. Let's see. I got paper right here. Oh, all right, now. Do I want to use white? Yeah, I'm going to use white. Maybe, yeah, I think white. White might be, I might use a piece of this. Or I can use this. It's so close to the book, I don't want to use that. This is, let's use a piece of this. Okay, and we're going to put this here and right here to right here. Okay, and then from there to here. All right, so that's what we need. Okay. And okay. And then we're gonna make this a flip up. And then somebody can write on here if they want, because we will add some lines. Let me get a gel pen. Maybe this green is okay. And we can put some lines on here. And maybe somebody wants to write on here. Have a little note spot. Okay. And then we will attach this with a piece of washi tape and not the same one we had. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe a piece of. I got a lot of Christmas in my hand here. I don't want to be using that. I gotta put that back in the drawer and get another handful because apparently the Christmas washi is on the top. Oh, this says Christmas. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. Let's take all this out because we're not going to use any of them. Okay. Because it will just be in my way. We can use this piece. And these are going back over there on the side because we won't be using any, but we can use this piece right here. It looks like it opens right there. We found it. Okay. And then we will put a small piece of glue up the top and a small piece of glue here because sometimes washi tape don't hold on. And then we'll put this here and fold it over after we apply this little piece of glue here. And fold that down. And now we have that. I wasn't even thinking about these leaves when I put the green lines on here, but isn't that cool? That's very cool. Okay, and then we can make us a little thingy right here. Okay, let's fold this over like this, and then we have this. And then we can put a little tab on here. Okay? And this is what we got. I want to make one more thing. Open that. And just sharing the glue. Share with your sisters, with your cousins. Well, what happened? Okay. And we can just make a little tab here. That says, yay, you can open me right here. Yay, you can open me right here. And then this can flip up. Okay? Okay. Yes. And now we're going in here somewhere and make us a window somewhere. Where can we make a window? I'm going to use part of this envelope, part of this envelope. Okay. Okay, now we have that, and we can make us something like this. But we have to take some of this edge off because it's a little bit too wide. And that's perfect. Now we have to put something behind it. What do we want to put behind it? No, maybe not nothing there. Let me see if I want to put I'm going to put some ink on here. Let me see what I have in my box. Let me see. What do I have already cut out? You all look cute. Don't you look cute? You do. But I can't use all of you. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. That is cute. But we can't get that one down there. We can't get them all unless we cut them out. Then we can move them up. That's what we will have to do. We will have to cut them out to make it work. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. Okay. And then we can get this cauliflower. And then we can come back and cut out another one. And let's see which one. And then we can get, these two seem like they want to be up high together. I might have to separate them though, because that was the issue. But maybe we don't have to separate them, but we will see. If they are both peppers, maybe it's dad and the little kid, or maybe it's grandpa and, one of the great babies, and they want to hang out close together. So maybe we can't separate them, but we will see in a second if they can hang out together as they are. Otherwise, they will have to go solo. Otherwise, they will have to go solo. All right. Let us see. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get them all in. I don't know. But let's see. Can you all fit now? Let's see. I think we almost, but not quite. Okay, let's see. All right. So we have to put that one there, which is okay like that. And then this one, get over here. You will have to get closer, or else you can't see his hair too good, and you all Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I think that they will have to come apart because it's not working. I don't see it working. It's all right. Y'all will be okay. Everything's fine. We'll keep you as close as we can. Okay. Let's see. Let's cut this off of here. We don't need that. And let's cut this around here. So we don't need that either. Okay, now, perhaps you can be there and you can be over here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that's all right like that, I think. I think maybe. Let's see. Yes, we can do that. Okay, now we have to put a little piece of glue so that they can stay. Hi, vegan. I was always saving, I can't help. I know, right? Because they just be like, I'm going to use this for something. And then we turn around, we haven't used it yet, right? All right, keep still. Don't move. Everybody keep still. Everybody keep still. Okay, hold on. I moved it. I hope that's okay. And this one. All right, don't push nothing down. Okay, good. So we got that. So now let's put some lovely ink on our envelope because it's white. We don't want it to be white. All right, let's ink it up. Let's get a little spritz because we need a little bit of lively. Wake up. Wake up. I hate when it gets on the whole envelope like that. But it happens. So you just have to go back and make sure you get it somewhere else because it happens. You know, like that. I hate when that happens. But the corners are always challenging, okay? The corners are always challenging. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I gotta get this. And over here. And now we got something. Okay. Now we got something. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. What if I think I'm going to do something? I think I'm going to do this across here and down here and across here and up here and then down here, but not across here. And then we can have a up tuck for something. I think we can do that. Okay. All right. And then there. And we will have to put something here. And I've cut the letter off. Let me see, can I find it? Oh, I found it. Oh, I found it. I cut that letter off, but I found it. All right, where's that ink? And I'm gonna put that right there. On top of that word that is a part of this envelope, I'm gonna put this right there. And I found the piece of the V right there. Right here. But is it too long? It is. We gotta cut a little piece. And cut a little piece more. We don't want to cut it too far and then it'll look all crazy. And a little piece more. And that should about get it. Now we got to rub this ink on here on this edge. And then we got to rub it this way. And then we got to rub it this way. Now we can put it on right there. Okay. And it's there. Okay, good. Now we got a little tuck spot here. A little tuck spot here, and I'm going to write right there so I can remember tuck right there. Okay? And then we can put something there. Okay, so now that is what we have done. I don't know what would be the difference if I stop this video and do a glue page, because this is what we've been doing and it is getting interesting. It is indeed. But I'm going to end here. I'll go back and show you what we've done so far. We made a large tag that is apparently trying to be stuck. So we used the cardstock and glued it to another, added some lace trim, and made a belly band, and that's our large tag that can be a writing board. And we added a cutout of a flower, a sticker, a piece of craft paper, hand-drawn flower. Then, on this end of the book, we did something over here. We put a piece of craft paper here and made a tuck spot. And then we added this piece of magazine image to a book page, and we put that on there, which is washi, and there, and made a writing space. And this can fold out this way. And so that's what we've done. And then we have the envelope that we just did. So that's going to be the end of what we have done in our altered book today. And I'm going to clean up, and I'm going to make this video public. And then I'm going to come back in a few minutes and do a glue page, because I got 2 packs of magazines. And let's see what kind we have. And that's that. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. In a few minutes, maybe like 30 of them, but I'll be back. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys shortly. Peace.